Hi, welcome to rmwraps. My name is Miller, and I'm going to show you really quickly how to remove these little air bubbles. And I'm going to explain after I do remove these air bubbles. But basically, you grab your knife, you poke a little poke right here where the vein is at. Actually, let me zoom in real quick. Right where the bubble's at, poke right in the beginning and poke right in the beginning. And what the vinyl's going to do, I'm going to add heat to it. The vinyl's going to do is going to shrink in and then expand, and then that's when you stop. You remove the heat, and then you use your finger and you move it this way. So let me show you real quick. How it shrinks in. Then in a minute it relaxes a little bit. Then you just use your finger and move it that way. It's all gone. So let me explain to you what this is about. So no matter how much I clean it and everything, every once in a great while the heat or the cool expands and detracts the vinyl, and just in the random places, I'm not sure why, but in random places it makes those little air bubbles. And so when you see those little air bubbles, you basically have to just use again a little pinpoint and a little bit of heat, so when it goes in and then when the vinyl comes out a little bit, that's a good point, and you just kind of move it in and then it'll disappear. The heat actually activates the glue, and it actually makes the glue stick to the subject much better. But like again, I am not sure why it randomly does it every once in a great while in certain places. There's only on this, when I'm doing this yacht, there's probably been about 4 spots, and then those in the random spots. And I'm not stretching it, and I'm cleaning it really good with rubbing alcohol, and I'm using the Primer 94 around the edges and everything. And it's just the random spots here, or usually the good parts I've noticed. When there's the sun is hitting this right here, on this one it didn't do it, on the other side it did. It was like a little spot right here. So of course the heat comes in, and it's really cold in here, so it naturally the vinyl comes in, opens up or widens up or whatever it does, and then when it gets cold it retracts. So when I install it, after like 1 or 2 days, then I start seeing the little air bubbles here and there pop up, and that's when I do my little popping magic and everything. But it's just the nature of the vinyl. There's nothing around it. You can go around or anything like that, but I do everything by the book. It's just the way it is. So when you see a little air bubble, you pop right, you put a hole right there in the beginning of it, add a little heat, it'll shrink up and then relax, and then remove the heat, and then bring your finger in, and that's good to go. So if you got any comments or questions, comment down below. If you got any other techniques or the reasons why it randomly pops up, let me know, and we can kind of make another video explaining why or anything else. But basically, this is the nature of the vinyl. So alright, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.